didn't want to do this. I feel like we haven't mentioned this, but okay. Miss Meg the Stallion, which again, guys, stallion means male horse. Why is she Meg the male horse? I'm gonna keep saying that. It's weird. We gotta be better with words. But anyway, had an interview with Gayle. That is Gayle, right?
Yeah, that's Gayle.
Okay, I'll be forgetting who it is. And she goes over what happened. There are two things that bother me with this. I don't know if she's telling the truth. Just two I'm gonna mention. Number one, it felt real Rittenhouse. Ain't no tears on your face. There's a lot of posturing for tears, but I didn't see any. If y'all saw them, let me know. I didn't see no tears. So that's one thing where it's just like, okay. Number two, there's some inconsistencies here. She asked her, were you and Tori in a relationship? Like, were you sexual? She did one of these. She said,
no.
Me and Tori were not sexual. Then why did you think like if someone said to me, yo, are you in a sexual relationship with the Pope? I'd be like, nah, that's weird. Why would I?
Yeah, you ain't got to think about it.
I would be like, you know what? But one time he walked past me, it was, I don't know, man. Like, no, I just know that didn't happen, or it did happen, but like I know I was there when it happened, supposedly. She made this look like, did they say I could say that or not? And
she was trying to see what counts. She was like, we did this, but like that really don't count.
I was surprised.
I gave him a hand job in the car, but like it only happened twice. So would you count that?
I'm surprised she ain't pick up her little index cards. Go like, like this, like no, I didn't. No.
I'm gonna put one more thought and I'll let you guys go at it. All I'm saying is, America, whoever watches us, listen to me. She must be fucking canceled if this shit is not true. Like, completely fucking canceled. Because this shit would be insane. The reversal on this would be just like, I couldn't even fathom it. Because it's the more she speaks, the worse it looks. Now, I protect Black women. I don't think anyone should be assaulted. If he did shoot her, send that motherfucker to jail tonight. But if she is lying, all of that energy I had for him better go to her. That's my only hope. If it is proven to be incorrect.
Just like Juicy Smouye.
Yeah.
Because it will be along the same lines of Juicy Smouye.
It'll be worse. This shit may be even worse.
Yeah.
It may be worse, actually.
Yeah. Because Juicy planned his fake assault.
He did. It was all big plan. I would say one thing about my boy though. He was real smart. He said, if I die, I did not commit suicide. That's some smart ass shit. That's some smart shit. If they catch you in a cell somewhere and I want to live, like that's good to know. Because sometimes you don't ever know. You be like, I guess the man was, feeling for it. He said, no. Make no mistake, not me. So that was smart. I'll give him that. That was smart. But yeah.
It feels like he was like really, he wrote a script and he decided to live it out.
Yeah, that's too much. He's been on Empire too long, man.
That was the end of the movie.
And the Empire, man. He's like, I'm gonna plan this shit out, right? I'm gonna get fake sympathy. I'm gonna sell a bunch of records. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, no, come on, bro.
Yeah, I didn't commit suicide. Was just like King Kong moment from Training Day.
It was a King Kong moment. It was. I ain't mad at it though. That was some good ass acting and shit. I was happy to see it. Good shit.
He rewrote that out, hired a cast. Like he did the.
That was good. That was good. So I mean, I don't want to speculate whether or not she's lying or not. I don't. I think it's not fair to do that to her if she is telling the truth. But at the very least, can y'all prep her better for interviews? This is not like this is real easy, cushy, like conversational, probably ask some chamomile tea and shit. Like, this is not hard-hitting journalism. This is Oprah's buddy. What the fuck? This isn't hard to prepare for this. This is a real easy piece of journalism. And nobody trying to like you're not in an interrogation room. You weren't better prepped for this. They were going to obviously ask you, were you messing with Tory Lanez? Because that's part of his, claim. I was sitting both of y'all and y'all got mad over the D. That's what he's saying. And honestly, I don't know if I don't believe him. Realistically.
It would have more motive.
It would make a little more sense if it was some kind of love triangle here.
Right, because you make it. So what would be the outrage to call if y'all don't have any type of relationship like this and y'all just friends? What would cause him to be hanging out the window like Pac, firing shots off?
Stop saying that. You gotta stop saying.
That's how she described it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Hanging out the window like Pac, trying to catch a lick. You can't say shit like that. Because it's not, it's disingenuous. You need to stop. Hanging out the window like Pac.
That's how she described it. Like, it's like he just hanging out the window like Pac, dance for me, bitch. Like, it's like.
I do think her saying he shot me is not okay because her back was turned. Right. So unless you saw him fire the gun, which I haven't heard from any reports that she's seen that, and that was reported, I feel like you can't say that. But again, this is Gayle. She listen to whatever you want to say. This is Gayle.
She put herself in a square, like without the jokes. She put herself in a square, and now she got to stand on it. So she like carrying out this story because she claims she's trying to protect everybody, but the first thing you did was throw Tory under the bus. Like so when people sit there saying, why you didn't, like, well, cops been shooting black men, I didn't want Tory to get shot. Well, if he just shot you, why should you care that much if he shot you like that? Like, somebody shot me and the police came and shot them, I wouldn't be too upset.
It is weird to think, and I think it plays into like the sympathy route. And maybe that's who she really is. I don't know. I feel like until proven otherwise, I think everything's an act. Just personally, I think everything's an act. Until proven otherwise, it's all an act to me. I can't assume it's anything else than an act. So, but I do think at the very least, though, what I would have liked to see is, again, just some continuity. Or if you don't have it, maybe you don't keep speaking about this shit. You don't have to do the Gayle interview.
Who set that up? Was that something that she needed to do? Like was it her team? Was it just people asking?
I don't think. I think ultimately it falls on their boat because if Gayle reaches out, she can say no, or don't reach out to Gayle. But this is not like, I don't think this was needed. It almost feels like they're trying to keep the sympathy boat going because no one had talked about this for a while.
Court of public opinion, huh?
And that's what I think they're trying to do. Let's punish him now, where he won't get a fair trial anywhere. Because if you notice, he's not speaking publicly about this. He says it ain't real. This ain't what happened. They trying to gas you, kill this shit. This ain't what happened. And I think either he is a criminal mastermind or he may have some truth to what he's saying.
Hey, I'm not saying anything about who I believe, but I do know that Meg done signed some questionable deals that I don't trust her judgment.
Also true. Her deals have not been.
Meg agrees to a lot of things.
I like her as a person, though. She seems like a good person.
Seems like a very nice person.
I don't know where it's
interviews not talking about this. When she has regular interviews, just talking, being normal. She's a college grad.
I just I have nothing. I have nothing.
I mean, she is.
Yeah, fair.
It does add to the mystique. Tori shot a college grad. Meg the Stallion.
Yeah, put that up, G. That's important. It's real important to have that up. I don't know, man. I feels like I cannot wait to get to the bottom of this case. I cannot wait to see the truth come out on this. Either way. Because if it is him, he is a psycho. Because he been moving like he ain't do shit.
He's very confident. Like he's
very
like super confident. And his lawyer is super confident. Like his lawyer's like, yo, I can't wait to go to trial. Like, you know, like I can't wait. So yeah, I will say like it doesn't look good for Meg because Meg's story switched up a lot.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the one thing I think I'm gonna feel bad about is if it comes out that she was in fact lying or misrepresenting the truth, what's gonna piss me off is that she's not gonna take the fall like she should. She's not. They're gonna find a way to protect her because she's a golden goose right now. And unlike Tori, she does sign shit deals that everybody can get a piece of. I think they're gonna just be like, nah, this is a gift that keeps on giving. We gonna protect her, prop her up, say, hey, that's what she assumed had happened because she knew it was his gun, and her back was turned. You know, she was misled, and it's gonna be all this shit about let her go and still protect black women. And I'm gonna be like, so she almost got my man sent to jail, and it's just let it go.
We know what it is, though.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We know what it is. I think the best case scenario for her is her to settle out of court, like whether or not he did it or not. Like at this point, because if something comes out crazy that's questionable, I don't know, man. Just settle out of court. Make the stipulations that you can't talk about it for 10 years. I don't know, whatever. You know how people do those settlement clauses. Do a settlement clause. Yeah, if you're really trying to protect everybody, like you said you are, then keep it out the news.
People have started distancing themselves from Meg. So,
oh really?
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, like Rihanna unfollowed her. Drake.
Rihanna dealing with some other stuff right now.
Yeah, well, it's like, but this was like before all that happened. So it's like I think they know something. Like a lot of celebrities that was riding with her aren't riding with her anymore. So they might know something that
they would know before we would know. That's a fact. They're in that inner circle.
Because you only go to Gayle King when you're desperate.
That's what I'm saying. To me, that's not.
You know what? The last person that went to Gayle was what? R. Kelly?
Yeah. Pied Piper.
The totem pole. Pied Piper and R&B, man. The totem pole of like who you go to push a story. Gayle at the bottom. I'd rather go to Oprah than go to Gayle. Clearly,
she couldn't
Gayle
get
was
Oprah
at the bottom. And Oprah probably was just like, yeah, my millions and billions of fans like Tory Lanez. We're gonna just pass on this. We'll send you to Gayle, see how it goes, see how it plays on the polls.
You don't think she could kill Ellen? You don't think she could slay it on Ellen?
Ellen's ending, isn't it?
Not without her cue cards.
Ellen ain't the range to show either. No, not enough black audience for Ellen. Not enough black audience for Ellen. That's not gonna work. CNN ain't taking this shit. You imagine Anderson Cooper questioning her?
Like Gayle King
is like under pressure. Yeah, CNN's too serious. And he knew shit was too fucking serious.
Right. You gotta get you get Gayle King. It's like that's like one step above Roland Martin. Like it's like you ain't really.
And honestly, here's the thing. Depending on the issue, it may be a step below because he be on some shit. Some shit he be having answers for. He be like, oh, what about this? And what about that? You be like, oh shit, he coming with the shit. Gil's gonna be like, what'd you eat today? Oh, that was amazing. Okay. We're talking about the other thing, the Tory Lanez thing.
Gayle came with the questions, man.
She did.
She came with the hard-hitting questions.
Even though I thought they were fairly reasonable. Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory? Let me see. That's when she start looking at her publicist.
She literally needed a lifeline. It's a question that only you know the answer to. Who are you asking? Either you did or you didn't. He's like, let me see. Well, how would you define like we had a friendship?
Probably like R. Kelly. Define sexual relationship. That'd be like R. Kelly.
Oh my goodness. That shit. Now I said R. Kelly, now all I can see is Meg saying, I'm fighting for my life. That's all.
Stop playing.
That's all I can see. She's like, I'm trying to tell you, he did it. Arrest him, please. Like, man, for her sake, man, I hope I don't hope it's true necessarily, but I hope she's not lying, man, because this shit should come falling apart, man.
Did Juicy do an interview with Gayle?
Did he? I'm not sure.
I know he did an interview with somebody who was crying.
That's another thing too, man. Randomly, I'm tired of random people. Gayle's, I guess, kind of in the news. I'm not saying we need hard-hitting journalists, but we need somebody who's going to call you out of your bullshit within the culture. Because Vlad the Feds, can't trust that motherfucker. Acker's a troll, can't trust him either. Joe Budden is full of Joe Budden nonsense, so can't trust him. There's just no white in the culture. And then, like, I love Drink Champs, but when they do interviews, it's just like, boys come on there and be like, yeah, man, because I did this and this and made $1 billion. You'd be like, yo, clap it up for that. This nigga made $1 billion. These niggas come out here and cap and no one says shit about it.
You don't let nobody finish a story either. So
never, ever.
But he cut him off like, yeah, I wanted to hear that.
The best part. The best part.
Cut it right over the climax. It's like his attention span.
Yes, don't finish that. But say about this other story from 10 years ago. Start there. Back up. Okay.
Juicy did his interview with Robin Roberts.
Okay, she's a little bit better. Not much better. Not much better. But a little bit better.
He wrote a hell of a script.
Yo, I just realized you calling this nigga Juicy.
Mr. Small, yeah, that guy. Not Juicy J, that guy.
I'm like, yo, who's he talking about?
Yeah, Juicy Small, yeah. Like
right.
Yeah, I mean, just got the man just to kick it over. All right.
I want everything to just be. I bet you the real story is it's probably some weird stuff happened, and she can't admit it because she's probably partially at fault, and that's why she's doing this lying game.
The thing that makes the most sense, realistically, is this: if I had to give my vision of what happened, the best friend got pissed off, took Tori's gun. Tori was so high, he was just like, "Ha, dance, bitch," and then the friend shot.
Whoa.
That fits all of the narratives to me. Wait, y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing?
It wasn't Tori's gun, though.
It was Tori's gun, they said.
They said it, like the reports and stuff that I saw said it wasn't his gun. They said it was security guard's gun.
Oh, maybe the security guard shot at her.
Because it was like they were saying like with Tori, they couldn't find any gun residue.
I think they said it was no residue. I thought they said the gun was his though. Maybe wrong. But either way, if the residue wasn't on him, then he didn't shoot. That's kind of basic to me. Like if listen, I'm not a lawyer. I am not an attorney. But if you told me I'm under arrest for shooting somebody, and everyone knows you shoot a gun residue gets on you, gunpowder gets on you. You trying to tell me he did that? He shot it. It's not on him miraculously. Nah, then he ain't do it. That's a cut and dry case to me. It's real cut and dry. So I think the best friend did it, or the security guard. If I had to guess,
or somebody was wrestling the gun away, and it fired.
And then couldn't they not find the fragments that hit her too? Yeah. Couldn't even match the gun to the fragments of the wound or something like that. They didn't have it.
According to Meg, the police told her that she had fragments in her Achilles which means her back was turned.
Yes, that's Khalees is behind you.
But you know, that's what she told Gayle. Like they're just like nobody has a clear. Everybody says pretty much the same thing before and after the shooting. The shooting part, everybody has a murky gray area story.
Yeah.
Apparently, nobody knows what's happened.
Nope.
Meg doesn't know if she slept with Tori or not.
That's one thing. That's facts. She doesn't know.
Right. She doesn't know.
That is interesting. That's an interesting way to go about that.
Amen. But I believe her because we gotta protect our black queens.
I believe them both until even though it's impossible to believe them both until the truth is proven.
She makes herself less credible. The fact that she said she didn't bang, like she never slept with Tori, and they weren't in a relationship.
You never know.
I don't think anybody's getting that passionate.
I can't remember a time that just friends shot at each other for that reason.
If she wasn't dancing,
I mean, I guess. I guess.
If he requested her to dance and she wasn't dancing, how do you make somebody dance? You shoot at their feet. Every cartoon has taught us this.
Yosemite Sam did teach us that.
Every cartoon has taught us this.
I will say this: if he wasn't hitting,
I don't see. We see right. That's my thing. I don't see.
Why you hanging out with you literally being one of the girls? What are you doing?
I don't see this much emotion in this situation happening if none of that's going on. We're like she put it. Everybody just friends. I thought we were family. I thought we were buddies. I thought we were friends. Like I don't buy that much emotion just hanging out with your friends.
I do think that they were all on drugs and they're very strong. So maybe
I just don't. I mean, friends do that all the time. You don't hear about them shooting at each other at the end of the night.
Very, very accurate. You are not wrong.
Can't confirm. Have not shot at any of my friends ever.
Ever.
So I can confirm.
I'm just, I gotta go sit down. That's the response. I need some water and sit down. That's the response. Never like you. Give me that gun. I'm tired of your ass. Really? It'll be very interesting. I guess I am patiently waiting for the conclusion of this court case because
Meg made this seem like it was Juice, the movie. Like
I mean, it like really
friends,
like did on purpose,
right? Like,
and then he ran up on it afterwards. Like, listen, give a fuck about Raheem either. All right, you got it. You don't care about nobody. You can come with me at some point too. Okay. All right. I thought we were a family, but I guess fuck that.
I'm crazy.
That's oh my god. Put Tory Lanez in there 4 inches shorter with no hair, just barking at her ankles, talking about so I am crazy. I bet you are at 5'2". I'd be crazy too.
Shot at her from his car seat.
Yeah, crazy.
He said the car seat.
Said he hit the booster.